Hello Revit users. In this video, I want to try and review the new tool, Duplicate Sheets in Revit 2022.1. When do you need to duplicate sheets? Well, the main reason I can think of is when you create packages from the same model. For some reasons, you might need to produce different sets of sheets from the same model instead of creating other models of the same building. So, thinking of that, I made a list of the steps that I would do if I were to create a package. Usually, I need to select a set of sheets, right? Then I need to create all those new sheets, sometimes with a different title block, or it could be the same with some different information. Then I need to duplicate all the views in those sheets. Then I need to place all the new views on their corresponding new sheets, hopefully at the same location. Then I need to rename all those new views or use their title on sheet property. Then I need to renumber the new sheets. Then sort the sheets by packages in the project browser. Then I need to check for any duplicated information in schedules or index of sheets, for example, all those things. And then at the end, I need to update or check my printing sets or publish settings. So this is the long list of tasks. It is a very time-consuming task. So hopefully this new tool is going to help me with the most time-consuming tasks. So let's see this in Revit. This is Revit 2022.1. I have opened the basic sample project. This project has 6 sheets. Let's see my list of steps and see how the new tool performs with these tasks. I said that the first thing I need is to select a set of sheets for duplication. Okay, so let's try that. Suppose that I need all my sheets for a second package. So I am going to select all the sheets, and then I suppose that the tool is either here, but no, it's not there. So it should be right click. No, I don't see it. So it cannot select a list of sheets. So let's try one by one. So the tool works by individual sheets. Okay. So let's select the title sheet and then do right click, and now I see the tool duplicate sheets. There are 3 options. Let's talk about each of them. Duplicate empty sheet is simply give me a new sheet with the same title block and nothing else. Duplicate with sheet detailing would be give me a copy of this sheet with any annotation content that was in the original or schedules and legends. And probably the most interesting option is this, duplicate with views. This is the one I need for my packages. So let's select duplicate with views. So now I have more options. Duplicate, it says, how would you like to duplicate the views? Duplicate the view as an independent view. This would give me the model elements and levels and grades, basically. No annotation. Duplicate with detailing means basically give me an exact copy of my views with all the annotation content that I have. Notes, dimensions, text, tags, room tags, keynotes, etc. And duplicate as dependent give me a view where I can continue working on the original, and at the same time the new view, it updates exactly at the same time as I work on the original. Notice that this option is not available for this sheet, most likely because I don't have any model views on this sheet. I have only schedules and renderings. Okay. So let's say duplicate with detailing. So that was amazingly fast. This is my new sheet. Notice in the project browser, I have title sheet copy 1 with all the copies of the views, all of them edited to be copy 1 plus the original name. Even the schedule was copied, everything was copied, and everything is on at the same place. That in itself is a huge time saver. Okay, but let's continue with the tasks. Since I didn't get to, it was not possible to select a set of sheets, I need to do this for each one of the sheets. Maybe an improvement to this tool that is already good would be the ability to make a list of the sheets. Okay, let's go to another sheet, site plan. Okay, so I have one model view here, and this is another one. This is the solar analysis and one schedule. And notice that I have some annotations here. Okay, so let's do right click, duplicate sheets, duplicate with sheet detailing. No, sorry, duplicate with views. That's what I want. And then from here, I want everything. Duplicate with detailing, an exact copy of the other one. So I get the same 106. Notice that Revit chose the next number available, 106, and the name of the sheet is site plan copy 1, and all the views have the same copy 1. The schedule doesn't need to have copy 1 because schedules can be copied to multiple sheets. Okay, let's review the set of steps. About creating new sheets, duplicating all views and placing new views on sheets, all of this was done in a second, of less than a second. So that is very good. Now, renaming new views. This is something that maybe the tool could offer the option to the user. For example, this view, solar analysis copy 1, we don't need to see copy 1, or I don't think anybody would need or want to have copy 1 on all the sheets. So we would need to go to the title on sheet of this view and copy the original name, solar analysis, Control C, and put it on title on sheet, Control V, and apply the change. So it seems to me that that is something that the tool could have in the future. That would be an even better time saver. because now I need to go to all of these and remove the copy one from all the views that I duplicate. Okay. What else do we need? Renumber new sheets. This one is interesting because it places a dilemma, a little bit of a discussion about how to renumber the new sheets. In all of these projects, usually there is a naming convention for sheets and views and all that. So since it is not possible to have two sheets with the same number, I would need to come up with a different naming convention, right? At the moment, this project is using A101. So how do I change that? I can change it in different ways, but it's going to change the naming convention, right? For the new package, I could do A space 101 or A hyphen 101 or A underscore 101 or A 101 dot, for example. But it doesn't make it's not easy to decide which, if you have packages A, B, and C. How do you continue with this idea if you have three packages? So probably you will need to come up with something like 101A or A101, something like this. Or if the packages are 1, 2, 3, then you add somewhere the number 1 so that you can keep the number of the sheet the same. So this is something that you need to define and discuss. Anyway, I am going to use this one, space 101. So the sheets that I duplicated are 106. So this was a copy of 101. So this one is going to be A space 101. Again, I think there is room for improvement of the tool. At the same time that I am renumbering, I also have to rename the sheet, removing the suffix copy one. Okay, so that becomes A space 101, and the other one I duplicated was this one. So I need to come here and renumber as space 001, which was my site plan, and remove the copy one suffix and click OK. So now I have my two new sheets with new names and numbers. What is next? Of course, we would need to sort sheets, because this might become very confusing, especially if you have more packages, A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3. Sheets don't have a comments parameter that we could use to put there something such as package, number, or letter. I don't see that. So one way to sort this would be to create a new project parameter for the sheets. So let's do that. Manage, project parameters, add, and then I say package. This could be a text or number. Let's make it text. And this applies to sheets. Okay, and it is an instance. Click OK. And click OK. So now I need to select the original sheets, all of these, and say you are package 1, and the new sheets, They are package 2. And then I need to go to the browser organization and use a new browser organization. And let me see. Let's try a new browser organization called packages. And then the only setting is that for grouping and sorting of the sheets, I am going to use my package parameter and click OK. And make it current, apply, and yes, it works. So now my project browser makes more sense, right? I have packages 1 and 2. So if I expand this, I have my packages organized correctly. Okay, so let's go back to the set of steps. Check for duplicates in schedules. Why do I say that? Well, because if you had already an index of sheets somewhere, notice on this page, I got more elements. This was not like this in the original sheet. See, it grew. And this schedule, this is a schedule of these annotation symbols. See? But since we duplicated this sheet, if I had 10 or 5 of these annotation symbols in the project, this schedule doesn't distinguish where they are, right? It's going to make a schedule of those elements. One way to fix it is by filtering your schedules by the package parameter, which you can do by going to your project parameters, package, modify, and make that parameter applicable to other categories, right? So that you can use the content of package to filter your schedules. So be careful with that because some things might get duplicated. At least, well, not the model elements, but if you have schedules such as note blocks or schedules of detailed items, things like that, you might get the schedules bigger. What else? The final step would be to create publish settings or printing sets because now you have packages. So you can do that in collaborate, publish settings, and create a new package. I mean a new set, and this is package package 1 or package 2, and in package 2 you define, let's say, sheets in the model, and you say my package 2 are the ones that contain spaces, this one and this one, right? So this is my package 2, and let's say this one is going to be my package 1, and package 1 is the opposite, is this, and this. Okay, so that's my package 1, and then save and close. And then you can use this when you are going to print your set. Okay, it's telling me something about my printer, etc. And then if I need to print, I go to File, Print, and I should be able to have here under Selected Views and Sheets, Package 2 or Package 1, okay? So that would be the last step. So in summary, this part, I would say from this list of steps that the tool is very, very helpful in this portion here, which is probably the most time consuming, but it could be improved. How? Allowing a selection of a set of sheets, which of course is more work for the programmers because they need to make a complicated set of lists to handle the request. And this one doesn't seem to be too complicated to do for them, in my opinion. And it would be a very good time saver to take care of the title on sheet. And well, this one is tricky. I don't think the programmers will ever consider this because this is a discussion for between managers and all that. How to renumber the sheets. But in summary, I would say the tool is very good. It was requested for a long time. There were already some add-ins that were doing this, but now it's very nice to have it in Revit. Doing it in Dynamo is difficult. Someday I tried to get all the necessary components to do all this in Dynamo, and it was not any easy task. Okay, so this is my review. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the new Duplicate Sheets tool in Revit. Thank you.